boy on my school basketball team screams like a girl. Well, what does that mean? Whether I'm a guy, whether I'm a girl, or something in between, when did that become a bad thing? So many parents want their kids to think differently, but they don't treat their kids any differently than society does. We have to dress like a lady and eat like a lady, and yet we should be treated differently. We've been put into boxes that we are not shaped to fill. Throughout the 14 years that I've been alive, I've seen so many forms of discrimination that affect the way I live my everyday life. Nobody should be treated lesser because of their color, religion, or their gender. We are enough the way that we are. History knows that discrimination has already left its scars. I am one of the lucky ones. One of the lucky little girls who gets to go to school every day and does not pray for light at the end of an infinite tunnel, because my tunnel has windows and doors and an open ceiling, while some are so far underground that the roots of plants still don't reach them. I am one of the lucky ones, one of the lucky little girls who doesn't worry about having to survive the next day, but even the lucky ones make only 79 cents for every dollar a man makes. And that's here in the United States of America, the land of dreams, but that's just it. Dreams are what get us out of bed every morning because we hope that one day they won't just be dreams anymore. Let me remind you one more time that every little girl was born with a dream. But how is she going to dream when she sleeps with one eye open in a house she can only live in if it's spotless? Because in over 20 prominent countries, a girl's ability to clean the house is valued over her ability to read. And even the fortunate girl that can walk into a school is sometimes afraid of the male teachers and students that stare at her longer than they stare at the whiteboard. She shouldn't have to turn around twice to look back at the drunk man staring at her from behind. She shouldn't have to fight for her education because nobody should have to fight for what we all know they deserve. She shouldn't have to wear a dress when she feels better in jeans. She might like the kitchen, but it doesn't mean she belongs there. She belongs in any room she decides to step into, whether it be a boardroom or a basketball court. She belongs to a city, a family, and a home, not to the gawking eyes that turn her body into something she should be ashamed of because what she eats is entirely up to her. But she spends hours eating in front of a mirror looking for diets on the internet that she thinks will make her beautiful. She's in a relationship she refuses to leave, knowing she isn't valued. She walked in making sure there was a door with the words exit. She just didn't see the lock. Walking around on eggshells to make sure she isn't an inconvenience to those around her. So many people are afraid to call themselves a feminist because they don't know what it means. The definition of feminism is the political, social, and economic equality of the sexes. So the only person that should be ashamed is the one not calling themselves a feminist. To every little girl growing up, be an inconvenience. Know that you are absolutely stunning even when you do not feel it. Because there is no one beauty. Think about it this way, a sunset and a flower are both gorgeous, and yet they look nothing alike. So stop scrolling through pictures and comparing yourself to what you think is beautiful. Love your body for all that it is, because it has taken you through every up and every down and every sideways. Every scar and every scratch is a reminder of how far you've come. Don't let anybody treat you as less than you are worth, because one day you're going to find someone who thinks you are worth nothing less than everything. Someone once told me I was cheating myself by limiting my abilities before I knew what they were. Know that you are the only person who stands in your way, and your limitations are only as big as you let them grow. Golda Meir once said, whether women are better than men, I cannot say. But I can say they are absolutely no worse. And with a little help from every person in this room, we could all be lucky little girls.